welcome back. So today I'm bringing you guys another tutorial, and this is going to be on this pink and gold cut crease. You can't really see the gold too much when you're back there, but there's gold in there. Basically, this, if you guys know my channel from like the beginning, from Jump Street, then you know that cut creases are my favorite types of looks, and I just love them. I would literally wear a cut crease every single day and feel totally okay with that. This one I saw on Instagram, and I actually don't have the picture anymore. I don't know what happened to it, and I don't know who posted it, but I will find it and I will link it in the description box, so check there if you want to see, you know, the original person who did this. And I just thought this was amazing. This is so me. This is just so me. I'm not, like I said, I'm not the original creator of this look, but it just fits with me very nicely, and I'm very happy that I did this and I filmed this for you guys, and I just love it. That's it. So if you guys want to know how I got this cut crease look, then just keep watching. If you don't know, or if you don't like cut creases, or if you think this is too dramatic, then don't keep watching. Pretty simple if you ask me. I don't know. So jumping right into the eyes today, we are starting with eyeshadow primer. So this is my Bobbi Brown Longwear Eye Base. And you guys know this is my favorite primer at the moment. So I'm basically just applying this all over the lid, blending it out with a flat brush. Nothing new, nothing special. So the only palette that we're going to be using today is actually the Tartelette palette. And the first color I'm taking is Force of Nature, which is kind of like a very light warm brown. And I'm just using this on a blending brush and just popping this into the crease as our transition shade. Now, even though we are doing a cut crease look, this doesn't have to be too precise. So the next color that I am taking is the color Best Friend, which is like a mid-tone plum shade, and I'm using this on a very small detail brush, and this is when I'm going to start mapping out my cut crease. And once I feel like I've got my cut crease pretty much how I like it, I'm going to start blending it out very slightly with that same detail brush, and then going in with a blending brush and a little bit more product just to blend it out a little bit more. Now you want to make sure, it's very important that you make sure, please make sure that you keep blending on top. Do not blend on the bottom, because that is going to take away that cut crease look that you're going for. So just make sure you blend out on top. If it looks a little bit crazy, don't worry, because we are going to clean it up towards the end. So next color I'm taking is the color Bombshell, which is a much deeper purple shade and probably my favorite shade in the whole palette. Anybody else with me on that? And I'm just basically doing the same thing that I did with the previous shade, just mapping out where I have my cut crease and blending very slightly upwards with that same brush. And then I'm just going to go in with the blending brush and no additional product. Here I just want to blend out any harsh lines, make sure everything looks seamless on top. Something that I really want to stress is that the most important thing for when you're doing a cut crease is to blend your life away. So please, if you feel like you spent 90% of your life blending, you should really bump it up to 98. I'm just saying. So this is my Soft Ochre Prolongwear Paint Pot by MAC, and this is what we're actually going to be using to clean up our cut crease. You could use concealer, but I just find that concealer, pretty much every concealer creases on me a little bit too much, and this doesn't. So I like the way that this really does a good job of cleaning up the cut crease, and it's going to make such a big difference. You're going to be able to tell that right away your cut crease is about 1,000 times sharper than it already was, unless you have like amazing precise hands, then maybe it's not 1,000 times sharper. So now I'm going in with Fashionista, which is a matte black shadow from the same palette, and I'm using the same detail brush. Usually I would do this before I cleaned up my cut crease, but I kind of decided last minute that I wanted to throw some black in there because it needed a little bit of something in there. Once we've got that black in the crease, we're going to take about another 45 minutes or so and just blend a little bit more. Are you surprised by that? Now that most of the hard work is done, we're going to move on to the lid color. I'm taking this baby pink color called Caregiver, and I'm just taking it on a flat brush and just going all over the lid up to that cut crease. What's good about a cut crease is you can really see where you're going to start the lid color and where you're going to end the lid color. So pretty easy when you're doing the lid color. Did I not just say lid color a good 10 times? So now moving on to what I find the hardest part is the gold liquid liner. So this is a NYX crystal liner, and this is in the color Gold Crystal or Crystal Gold. It'll be in the description box. And I'm using this to again map out the cut crease. However, this time we are going right underneath the cut crease. The reason that I find this the hardest is not because it's actually hard, but because I'm impatient. And once you get this on your eyelid, I have to stress to you, do not open your eyes. You want to keep them closed for as long as possible because you want this to dry so it doesn't end up everywhere. So now moving on to actual liquid liner. I'm using my NYC Liquid Liner as per usual, and I'm just doing a regular wing liner. Now the only thing with this wing liner is you want to make sure, is that gold in my hair? You want to make sure that it is not touching the wing liner of your eyeshadow. That's very important for this look. Now just throwing on a quick coat of mascara to my top lashes. Basically everything that was difficult is over. Just make sure that when you put the gold liner, you wait a good amount of time for it to dry. That's all I want to stress right now. The lashes that I'm using today are by Koko, and these are the Soho lashes. And I kind of wish I went with something a little bit less dramatic because I feel like these are a little bit too long for this look. It kind of like competes with the cut crease, I guess, but it's okay. I still love these lashes. So moving on to the lower lash line, I am using this Nars Larger Than Life eye pencil, and this is in the color Via Veneto, which is just black, and I'm just lining my waterline with this. You guys know what this looks like, you know the drill. For shadow on the lower lash line, I'm starting off with Fashionista, which again is the matte black shade, and I'm just using this on a detail brush, a little bit bigger than the one we've been using in our crease, and I'm just starting to blend out that Via Veneto pencil just a little bit, just a hair, just a little. I always pretty much want my lower lash line to be pretty smoky, so I go pretty heavy with the shadow. So the next color I'm taking is Force of Nature, and I'm just blending out that black shade just a little bit, not too much because like I said, I like it pretty smoky. Then just really quickly running a quick coat of mascara on my bottom lashes. And pretty much once you do this, then the eye look is complete. So once you've got the mascara on, this is what the finished eyes should look like. Like I said in the intro, I really love this eye look and I love the way that it turned out. So now moving on to the face, I'm starting off with the color Camel from Anastasia Beverly Hills. And I'm taking this on my Nars Ita brush. And I basically just used it because I felt like I never used this color. But not that I regretted it right away, but I prefer my favorite color so much that I'm going to use it later. So basically just chiseling away at my face. You guys have seen me do this in every single tutorial as well, so let's just move on. This is Earth by Anastasia Beverly Hills, but of course if you guys watch my videos, you would already know that because I use it in every single video, and you can see why. Look at that fake cheekbone. It's perfect. It's perfect. This color is perfect for my skin. I try to use other things, but I fail miserably, so I'm just going to use that to contour my cheeks and to contour my nose a tad. For blush today, I'm using this one by Nars, and this is the color Deep Throat. I just have it in like a really baby packaging, but it's Deep Throat. And I'm just using it with my favorite blush brush ever. You guys know it's the MAC 168, and I'm just applying this right above my contour. For highlight today, I'm using this one by Becca, and this is in the color Moonstone, and I'm using this with my MAC 159 brush, which is a dual fiber brush, and it's actually my favorite to apply any type of highlighter with. So I'm just using this where I would normally highlight, the tops of my cheekbones, down the bridge of my nose, on the cupid's bow, everywhere else on my face, because I live for a highlight, you know, whatever. So now we're moving on to lips. The lip pencil that I'm going to be using today is Plum by MAC, and I'm just using this to line my lips at first. I wasn't really grabbing for this lip pencil, to be honest with you, but I really am happy that I accidentally grabbed it. I think I was looking for Cork, but I'm glad that I grabbed Plum because I like the way that Plum looked with this lip a little bit better. For lipstick today, I'm grabbing this one by Wet n Wild, and this is in the color Fergie Daily, and it's a nude color, but I feel like it has like a little bit of brown and like a little bit of cool tone to it. It's kind of really weird, but paired with Plum, I think it turned out so well. Now you're gonna see it looks a little bit crazy here, but once I blend it out a little bit more with the lip pencil, it looks a lot better. And then I'm going over that with a lip gloss by MAC, and this is in the color Oyster Girl. And I really love this lip gloss. It's probably one of my favorite MAC lip glosses. It is very sticky, I'm not gonna lie to you, but that's okay with me. Once you got your lip gloss on, then this is the final look. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial because I really enjoyed filming it for you guys. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram if you're not already. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already. And don't forget to thumbs up this video if you did enjoy it. And I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!